Yeah, we finally made it to Maine, and our first stop is in Sidney, Maine, at a Harvest Host location, Misty Acres Alpaca Farm. We're here with 3 other rigs tonight, 1 Class A, 1 other travel trailer, and a 5th wheel. So we should get to see the alpacas. It's a 17-acre farm, and they sell alpaca clothing, alpaca socks, and things of that nature. We haven't actually seen what they sell yet, but I know because I looked this up before we got here. We were super excited about this. But regardless, no matter what, we made it to Maine. Yeah, quite a few alpacas here. He was telling us they're not really pet friendly. You know, you can pet them on the neck when you're feeding them, but they don't really look for affections from people. If you don't have a treat, they don't really care whether you're here. Alpaca only have lower teeth, so they can't really bite. And here at this farm, they keep the males and females in separate pastures and separate parts of the barn so they can selectively breed. At Misty Acres Alpaca Farm, you can support them for your Harvest Host Day by buying their products here in their store. I know I've had my eye on some alpaca fur hiking socks. I wound up getting this sweater for our granddaughter Claire. She'll be coming up to Maine to visit us in late September, and it'll come in good use there. So I went with this these hiking socks, and Beth is picking out another pair of socks now for hiking. All right, so we have left the Harvest Host Misty Acres Alpaca Farm in Sidney, Maine, and we have relocated to Patten Pond RV Park near Ellsworth, Maine. That's a short distance outside of Bar Harbor where we are right now. So that's Bar Harbor right behind us here. We're here touring for the day. We're in this location. Yeah, it's part of it. We're in this location for 8 days, and then we actually relocate inside of Acadia National Park close by, and that should be a lot of fun. 4 days in Acadia National Park. This is the main central park here in Bar Harbor. Bar Harbor Beer Works there on the 2nd floor on the patio, and we might wind up there. And all guys, Bar Harbor is pretty touristy, but it's still pretty cool. I got a couple of mega yachts here in port, and this one is called Kisses. And tonight we were treated to a pretty incredible sunset over the waterfront here. This is Lower Patten Pond, which comes off of our campground. Today Beth is the propulsion, I do the filming.
As always.
So this lake is, it's crystal clear. You won't be able to see that in the video, but it is crystal clear. And it's about 2.5 miles long and about 1 mile wide at its widest point. There's 2 islands out here. You can see one of them just ahead of us here. That's called Snake Island, and there's another one over here, which you can't really tell it's an island yet, but it is. It's called the Big Island. So that's Snake Island. We don't know the history behind that, so maybe there are snakes there. We're gonna go find out. Mostly rock, looking for a place to go ashore here. All right, we're almost over to Big Island. That's it right in front of us there. Way off in the distance is the campground we came from there. Big snapping turtle on that rock over there. Let's see, I mean a real big one. All right, so it's our 4th day in Maine, and we're finally going to get our grubby little fingers on some lobster. We're here in Ellsworth. So about a half-hour wait for a table to get our first lobsters in Maine. This is not a bad place to wait, though. I got this river behind me, live entertainment right on the other side of me, and yeah, it's pretty nice. I'll show you around.
No, I wish they made them in like that.
I'm just realizing a little 5.
All right, there's my lobster pot. And Beth got the lazy lobster, which is basically 1.5 pounds of lobster meat stripped out already for you. All the work's done, so. Union River lobster pot, big thumbs up, awesome dinner. We'll probably might even come back here again. That was really, really good.
It was.
So,
Great prices, too.
we really enjoyed it. Maybe in return, we'll see. Good, how are you?
Very well. And you have your park pass for me?
Oh, that's here.
Here you are.
All
Have a
right.
great day.
Thank you. All right, we are on the road up to Cadillac Mountain Summit. If you want to do this, you have to go into recreation.gov and look at Acadia Park and make reservations. It costs a total of $6 to drive up here in your car, and they give you a half-hour time slot that you have to hit the entrance. Once you get up here, I think you can stay as long as you like. So we should have some pretty good views ahead. It's a really steep road going up here. So the big crush, and the reason they have tickets up here is because there's only so much parking. Because of its eastern location and its elevation, the first rays of sunlight every day are on the summit right here at Cadillac Mountain.
With all the pink granite.
Yeah, it's really pretty. All right, this is looking towards Frenchman's Bay. All right, that's looking across Frenchman's Bay to the Schoodic Peninsula. Looking into Frenchman's Bay. And if you can see the town right at the edge of the waterline down there, that's Bar Harbor. We'll get some better views of that in a bit. All right, there's the town of Bar Harbor, as seen from near the top of Cadillac Mountain. We have just come down from Cadillac Mountain. Now we're heading over to the other side of Mount Desert Island. They call it the quiet side of the island, to Southwest Harbor, and then probably on to Bass Harbor. Follow along with us. All right, a few more shots of Southwest Harbor from the other side of the harbor, then we're going to move on to Bass Harbor. All All right, this lighthouse dates back to 1858 here on Bass Harbor.